to page number 72. Turn it to the next page. What do we have on page 72? Workbook. What is right in front of your face on your desk? Is that your workbook? Thank you. Listen, listen. Page 72, we have our author's purpose chart. Now, today you're going to make an author's purpose chart for our story, My Life. Now, what does author's purpose mean? You can review. Before we answer this, we need to review. What does author's purpose mean? Brian.
Why author write this story?
Is that right?
No.
Daniel, what did Brian just say? Were you busy listening or were you busy talking? Were you busy listening or were you busy talking? So could you listen then? No. So make sure you listen. Brian, please repeat again because other people were not listening.
Why author write this story?
Good. So we're talking about author's purpose is the reason why an author writes a story, right? So we use clues from the story to talk about why the author's writing it. What are the three main categories of authors writing a story? We can have to explain or inform. They're the same one. To entertain and persuade. What does persuade mean? Who can raise their hand and tell me? What does persuade mean? Persuade. Rosa.
Agree or not?
With what? Agree or not with someone's?
Opinion.
Thank you. Oh, rocket decides to steal. Just in time. So, Sam, Alex, Chloe, Amy. Okay, so that's persuade. Very good. Now, what does entertain mean? What does entertain mean? Brian, what does entertain mean?
Announce?
Entertain means announce, is that correct?
No. Say something. Show something.
What does entertain
Why?
mean?
Why me?
Clara.
Why me?
Oh, sorry. That's not you. I put it on the Brian's.
No, you.
You already had one.
Why?
Good. Now, Sam, pay attention, please. Clara, what does it mean? Daniel, what did Clara just say? Were you listening or were you making noises and talking again? Were you listening or were you making noises and talking again? So could you listen to what she said then? What did we just talk about? Okay. I gave you a warning already. Daniel, Rosa, Julia. Okay. Let's try again. Clara, can you repeat yourself because Daniel was not listening again? Thank you. Rocky decides to steal. Annie, 2 points. You use both of your steals. Sam, Alex, and Chloe. Okay, so I shouldn't see Rocket. You cannot say steal anymore. Okay. If I hear you say steal, okay, that means you guys get hit points. Understand? Okay. Are we talking about that now? Don't worry about that. Okay. Now, today we're going to be making an author's purpose chart. You're going to find 2 clues from the story, and then you're going to tell me what the author's purpose is in your groups. Understand? Your workbook, page number 72, has a chart. You can fill in for this. Okay? Go through the story. If it is, then write it down. What does it say? Molly has a son. Personification. Good. Does that tell you what the author's purpose is? No. So then you're wrong. Okay. Now, make an author's purpose part. Find 2 clues from the story, and then tell me what the author's purpose is. Okay? You're going to do it in your groups. Make sure everyone agrees when you write down the answer. I'm going to give you, let's give you 6 minutes. Does that sound good?
No. Yes.
2 clues and author's purpose?
Yes.
No.
Good. Work together in your groups.
How many minutes?
6 minutes it is.
No.
Okay?
No, 15.
Your clock has started. You're wasting your time.
You do it.
I don't know what clue.
Well, that's why you find the clues with your group. Work together.
I will wrong.
Talk to Rosa. Talk to Daniel. Think about what are the big things in the story, the big facts, information they're telling us in the story.
Big thing.
You guys have your books open to the right page so you can read? Does someone like it to read? Annie, Chloe, there's one book under your desk. I don't know who put it there, but somebody put it there. Somebody has a book under your desk. There are four books. There you go. Somebody else might have put it. That's fine. Just give it to them. Thank you. Okay, now open your books to page 512 and go back through.
Yeah.
Make sure you agree. Talk. If you don't agree, say why. You have the books in front of you. You can open them up and look at the story, just like Clara has. Thank you, Claire. Claire is well prepared for her group, so I'm going to give Claire some points. Thank you, Clara. Brian, go through the story and get the answers with your group. Okay, please? Work together. Okay. You got less than 5 minutes left. A minute and your half is tough if your time is gone. I hope you've been doing work rather than sitting there doing nothing. What are the big clues in the story? Remember, what is the topic about? We just talked about it for your homework. Sunlight or solar energy, right? So what is it telling us about solar energy? What are the clues? What are the clues about solar energy? 512. There you go. Guys, make sure you're talking. Work together. That's fine. You're looking, but talk. Brian. Brian. Talk with your group. Just write down the answer and first talk with the group and make sure they agree. Then you write it down. Okay? Work together. Tell your ideas to the group. See if they agree first. If your idea is wrong or they don't agree, then you'll have to erase it and write something else down, right? So tell everyone. Good. So what do you think is the first clue? Brian, tell them. What's the first clue you have? Okay. Do you guys agree? Then you can write it down. Thank you, Brian. Have 2.5 minutes left. Yeah, you had 6 minutes. You've wasted 2.5 minutes of your time. Sorry, 3.5 minutes of your time. You've done nothing with.
Oh my God. No, we just have a color. Do you read the other paper?
Think about what are the major clues they're telling us. There's two big things.
Right. 1 minute 25 seconds.
I know. Why are you not working with your group? Do I have to give you your last hit point because you're not working with your group? Thank you for working in your group. You're doing a very good job, Brian. Share your ideas. Sam, are you finished? Okay. Make sure you're working with your group. Make sure they all agree with you and they all are finished. Okay? Now about 40 seconds left. If you're finishing up, please. Don't just copy each other. Share ideas, right? Make sure you agree that you're good.
We are
Is that you? Same thing? Good. Just wait. You have about 15 more seconds left.
Oh, Rosa speak Korean. Oh, why not?
You want one? Sam, give you one. Sam wants one.
No.
Okay, guys, now sit down in your seats. Let's go back through your clues. What do you guys have to down? There is more than one clue. Matter of fact, there are usually 3, or here even 4 clues. But all you need to do is figure out 2 of them and write it in the box. So what is one of the first clues you have?
Box.
What is one of the first clues you have? Brian?
The sun hits the air, and then the air go up in the sky and be cooler and be wind. The wind spins the generator.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a lot of energy, but
I did that too.
okay, that is one possible clue. The solar energy creates what?
Wind.
Wind, right? You don't have to be specific, just be general. Okay? Without the solar energy, would we have movement of air, heating of air? No, it creates the wind. That's one clue. That's good. What else is there? What else does it create besides wind? It creates wind and heats the air, it moves up too. What else does it heat up that it can use on the earth? Remember, what else does it heat up? It makes food. Yes?
Plants need solar energy to be cold for many years.
What else does it create? Does the wind solar energy create? It creates electricity? Really? We haven't talked about that yet, no. What else does it create in nature? It creates wind and... Ooh, some people are not looking in the stories. We talked about lots of information here that we gave us. In the beginning, it talks about things that it creates. Brian is right about it.
War bar.
Each day I warm your land and water. Tiny drops of water rise and form clouds. And then what happens from the clouds?
It makes rain.
The clouds down in energy and falls in
Rain.
rain. The water flows and carrying down energy down, down, down in the form of a... So it makes wind and...
River.
Good. Now, not just one thing it creates. It doesn't just create wind. It creates rain and rivers as well, right? Good. Now, what's something else that it creates? Now, somebody said the answer before, but I was talking about not just rain and rivers. What else does it make?
Daniel, see it.
Daniel, stay in your seat. Okay, Daniel, give us the answer. What else does it create? It creates electricity?
No. The light bulb.
Say. You want to go to music class? You can go leave.
No.
Listen. Good. We're not talking about making electricity yet. No. What else does it make that's very important on the earth? Amy? If you go through our story, when you're in your book, you can see next. What does it talk about? Talked about we use it to make electricity, right? What else does it create? Good. So the solar energy creates plants. And what do plants do? What do the plants become?
When plants die, it makes them cool.
It makes coal. And what else? It can be what?
It can be
Right?
oil.
It could make coal and oil. But what else? If it's not dies, what happens before it dies? Some other things can happen. It says, my life fuels all plants on earth. Some other plants are eaten. And my energy flows into everything that eats them. So, So that the plants can become food, and they can also become
A cool.
coal, which is a source of energy, right? Food and they can become food and or coal, right? So, what do you think is the author's purpose? Now, remember, we need to use one of these three words. Is he persuading us? Is he entertaining us? Or is he informing or explaining something? What do you think is the key? Author's purpose. What is the author's purpose? Annie, what do you have as the author's purpose?
Everything needs sunlight.
Good. Did you use one of these words?
Teacher, I want to.
Did you use one of these words?
Everything in form needs sunlight.
Does that make sense? You guys agree? Everything in form needs sunlight?
No. Everything entertains.
Does that make sense?
No. No. Everything per se sunlight.
You guys agree?
No.
No. So you need to use one of these words. I don't disagree with you, but you have to use one of these words that we talked about. Brian.
Author informed that Earth needs sun to make energy.
Right? No. Wow. Teacher.
Everything on it informs us that everything on the earth is created by what?
Sunlight.
From, or if you want to say
Light.
using.
Sunlight. Solar energy. Sunlight. It's not sunlight.
No, the solar energy is in the form of sunlight, so he's not wrong. So everything on the earth is created using this solar energy. Water cycle is created using solar energy. Wind is created. Annie, why are you walking around? Okay, hurry up. Everything in the earth is created using solar energy. Wind is created using solar energy. Clouds. Water cycle is created using solar energy. Plants are created using solar energy, right? So everything that we use and we get on the earth and create electricity. We use the rivers to create electricity with dams, right? We can use solar panels to create electricity. We use coal and fossil fuels to create electricity. So our source of electricity, everything originally comes from the solar energy. Everything on earth needs or requires solar energy. Thank you, Brian. Very good. Okay. So, Brian, Amy, hello, and Clara. There you go. Good. Okay, we're good. Our first clue came from Sam, right? Sam, Annie.
I did it.
No, Brian did it.
Teacher, I did it.
Wait. Louis and Alex.
Teacher, I
Good.
did it.
Next would be Brian again.
B.
Good.
I did the first thing.
Good. And
Teacher Brian did first
Daniel.
thing.
I know. Daniel.
I know.
I know.
Julia. And Rose. Okay. Good. Any questions about your author's purpose? No? Okay, so our three author's purposes. Annie, remember, what are the words we have to use?
Inform, entertain, persuade.
Good. Now, if you want to say inform instead of use Annie, just wait till class is over. Sit back down. You throw it away later. Okay, so if you want to use inform, you can also use the word explain. That's okay as well. Okay, but you have to use one of these words when you're telling us the author's purpose. Okay, now tonight for your homework. Tonight for your homework is going to be no workbook homework because you're going to be busy.